So we'll start with a re-unboxing of One Key and the reason why I'm doing the video. So got this out, and this is basically how it came. Great rule book, very easy. And this was the punch card, and it looks very flimsy, but all the pieces are actually nice. And my son loved this game. We played it several times. You can play it 2 players. And then he commented, he goes, "That's actually a really nice insert for just a little party game." And so that was what kind of inspired me to do this video. So you have the screen shield, and you have this plastic tray. And this is, you'll have to be a little careful. It's a little flimsy, but everything works great. While the team is working on the current clue, you have these tokens. So maybe that's not a good clue, and maybe both of these are really good clues, and then you have those sitting there. So this is everything. This is your extra clue token. These are your no real matches, slight match, great match clue. Here's your timer token. And I have found that if you do the green one on top, it's a little loose, but it seems to snap into place pretty well. Hold everything there. That goes in. Then all your picture cards. Now these, everything is a great thick quality. These feel a little thin at first, but these are photo stock paper, so they do feel thin, but they're good quality. All the pictures are nice and crisp and clear. Very silly and colorful. You could even print up your own pictures and leave a little tab to use it. You could make your own, add your own for extra clues, and I've got those mixed up somewhat now. But that is really great. Everything fits in there. There are places so that you can easily grab everything out. And that is why I wanted to show this, because we were impressed with such a silly, simple game at how the insert was. And since it is a party game, or a family style party game, and I don't really usually do unboxings, I was like, well, let's just do several unboxings in one video. So let's look at the Bellrati now. With One Key, you have one player giving clues, and the other player or team try to eliminate possibilities till you have one answer. You all win or lose as a team. With Bellrati, it's similar, but you actually add cards to the pile to see how long you can go and what score you can get before you lose as a team. So this is purely team. Just get the score, best score you can. These are punching out clean. So this one you add to and you build up, where the other one you take away until you have one choice. These little brushes are pretty cute. They seem to be good, thick quality. Maybe that'll show up well. Let me see if I can. There we go. Yep. Looks good. Same with these. These are like special ability tokens. Then the main part of this game is really just a deck of cards, or 2 decks of cards. So we'll just do that. They seem to be good quality, decent size. They are very simple to make them very easily to notice from across the table. They're just objects, silly objects, and they all have the same back. And basically, as people submit pictures, you have to figure out which ones were submitted by players as art pieces and which ones are forgeries that are trying to be snuck in by this artist Bellrati to get his artwork into the museum. So you add cards until you, as a team, lose and go over the limit, and then you see what your score is. So this is just add cards, get the highest score you can as a team, and then you have cards to see what team you're on. Whether you're a bad guy, whether you're one of the contributing artists, or whether you're a curator. Kind of strange those are two-sided, so I'll have to check that out sometime. Alright. Now, the cards seem to fit in there really fine. I don't really see anywhere for these to go. They almost should have had a little indent or something there. Don't know. Let's see. I mean, this will work. It's just a little awkward. But everything fits fine. Let's check out Decipher. Now, Decipher is another neat little game, and I got this at just a crazy, ridiculous sale. Last holiday clearance sale. Store was just trying to clear off some shelf space, I guess, and I got this and tags really at a crazy price. Could not pass it up. So not a lot of punch outs in the game, but they do seem to be very good quality. They punch out clean. They're thick. Even in the large scale board like this, it's pretty firm. So when you get the small pieces like that, they're going to be very, very good quality. Then you have your shield here. Have some pads and a pencil. Pencil snaps in that very well. Everything fits snug. Then you have your word shield where you will build your word and then you'll flip it down and it'll like hide the word. And then you have these plastic letter pieces. So you're making words, building words by using like stencil form of letters. And this is what your guide looks like. And these, nice quality. I don't know, somebody have to tell me. I do not know. Is there a difference in those colors? Maybe this one's a little easier to see through. This one's a little harder. But that is red and green. Then you have a yellow and a blue. But they seem like good quality. So I'm going to pause and get this kind of taken care of. Got the pieces somewhat organized, and I went ahead and put the player tokens here for now. I guess you could even put them there. But as you're playing, this will be a shield while you do your work. But for storage purposes, we can put that there. Put the word builder here. Put this here, and that should help hold all those pieces in place as long as you do not pick it upside down and shake it around too hard. Nice little insert for a silly family word puzzle game. Let's look at Tag. Another silly, quick, family style party game. This one is more trivia based rather than, or general knowledge based rather than being clever, puzzly, such like that. So let's take a look at this. That got a little bent, not a big problem. Instruction manual. It's really just a couple pages. Here's a punch out, and that is a big thick board for so few little punch outs. It's kind of funny. But those are nice and clean. Nice quality. This is a score track. So that will need to be punched out. That punches out clean. I'll do that off camera. let's see here. Let's go ahead and open these. Now these are the tags for the game, or some of them, and these are real thin paper quality, and they are colorful. But for what they're used for, once you stack them up, they'll work plenty well, because this will go there, for instance. You'll have several of them, and they're fine quality for what they are. These are the score trackers, I guess. Is that what they are? No, that's too small. I had to check that out in a second. And glad I got my scissors right here. May not need them, but yeah, that came off. Oh wow. These marbles are large, nice and heavy and solid, and they're just simple colors, but some of them do have some little designs and imperfections on them which make them look cool. So yeah. These would be the player bowls. When you get points, there's a timer. You don't necessarily have to play with the timer, but... And that just fits right into the bottom of the box there. Okay, I got this flipped around even in the box, and timer could go here while you're playing. You would randomly distribute these. Each marble counts different points, and so a weapon that starts with N, or a mammal that ends with Y, mammal that includes a QU, etc., etc. You can either go for the high points or quickest, play as teams, play as individuals, really quick and silly. And this is actually the score track. Pretty neat. Got the little stackable cones. Everything looks good. Fits well. And you can, for storing purposes if you want it, you could put those in there or put these in here. I'm going to just slide them in the bag and just drop everything in here. There we go. The manual is a little long. That is why it was getting bent. But I guess all you had to do is take some scissors and cut right next to the edge there. Cut a little bit off there if you didn't want it all bent up. Works fine. And it's meant to be played right from here, ready to go. So you can notice that the box there is shallow. So probably don't want to stack it upright. You want to stack it flat. Well, there you go. 4 family fun, silly, party style, modern games. I was really pleasantly surprised with the insert on this one, and I knew that these two had pretty cool looking inserts. So I thought, why not just do a video, cover all of them. This one, it's a small package, good quality cards. I do wish there was a little extra space to put the tokens. You can always throw them underneath. Not a huge deal. All of these I'm pleasantly surprised. And for the price that I paid, got them at a good deal. I'm really happy with the quality. But I thought I would just share that with you. In case you're thinking about getting a game similar to these, this might give you some information that you need just to take a look at what you get for what you pay.